Ever get that feeling the market is tricking you? Like the price seems to be going up, you get in, and it turns right at that moment. You wait for better confirmation, re-enter, and take another loss. The problem isn't that you can't analyze, it's that the chart is full of noise, false movements, micro corrections, small variations that confuse your reading. And that's exactly where today's indicator comes in. Today I'm going to show you an indicator that does something different from most. It doesn't try to predict the market, it cleans the chart. It's called Triple Smooth Signals by Algo Alpha, and its goal is simple, to show the real trend by eliminating the noise. The first thing we need is to be here on TradingView.com, within any parity we like to operate with, be it Forex, crypto, stocks, or whatever you may prefer. I'm here on EURUSD in Forex on the 5-minute chart, which I think is ideal for using it. You will navigate to indicators and then proceed to search for Triple Smooth Signals by Algo Alpha will pop up. Just click on it and it will appear on your chart just like it is on mine. But of course you must be wondering now how this indicator actually works. It's quite simple. It applies a triple smoothing process to the price data. In other words, it takes the market movement, filters it once, filters it again, and filters it one more time. The result? Only what really matters is left. The trend. What will you see on the chart? A trend band. You will see a kind of colored band on the chart. Yellow means uptrend. Red indicates downtrend. But there's more. Color intensity changes. Stronger color means a stronger trend. So you see not just direction, but movement strength in real time. It also has chart arrows. Up arrows mean a possible uptrend start. Down arrow, possible downtrend. So how do I use this indicator daily? It's very simple. I'll come here to the indicators and add one more, an EMA, a moving average exponential. I'll go ahead and put it on my chart and it's appeared. I can change its settings right here to 200 periods. And for the style, I personally prefer to make it white. Alright, I'll give it an OK. Now here I only want to enter trades that are aligned with the moving average. In other words, if the chart is below the moving average just like it is here, I only want to take the sell signals. Now, if the chart is positioned above the moving average, let's take a look here. Here, observe, in this specific example, since it is positioned above the white moving average, our intention is solely to consider buy signals. It's as simple as that. It's very simple to use this in this indicator, and just notice how I go about using it. And if you'd like to follow my real-time market analysis, I also have a free Telegram group available. In there I follow several live operations, conduct market analysis, and share any opportunities that emerge throughout the day. So if you want to join, the link's in the description. In fact, in the pinned message, you can also learn how to participate in and execute trades right alongside me. Simply click the link provided here. The group is entirely free. The very first thing that I do is to check the moving average indicator. If the chart is low, I'll only look for sell signals on the indicator. Alright, so here the chart is in a downtrend, which means I only want to see the sell indication marked by this pink arrow. Now what exactly am I going to be waiting for? I'm going to wait for the chart to make an initial upward movement that does not break above the moving average. Look here. Like it did here. It even turns orange momentarily. And then, I want to see a reversal again, a bearish signal indicating a move downward. In other words, the price made a pullback in this movement and now it's going to go back to initial trend, macro trend. This is precisely where I execute my trade entry. Where exactly? On the signal candle, precisely on this candle. What will I do? I'm going to place my entry at the close of this candle with my stop loss position slightly above, right here, above the indicator cloud at 0.08 or rather 0.07. And my target will be set 2 times lower at 0.16 or 0.14. It already hit 0.16 right here. So we already secured a win with the indicator, demonstrating its ease of use. Now notice at this moment here, the chart is above the white moving average. But before we continue on, many of you ask me which particular broker I personally use to trade Forex, stocks, or even cryptocurrencies. And the answer is EXNESS. For me, it's the best and most complete broker on the market. If your broker's ever frustrated you, you'll get what I mean. Many brokers take too long to execute orders. On EXNESS, the execution is instantaneous. Other brokers, though, charge exorbitant spreads. With EXNESS, the spreads and fees are incredibly low, among the absolute lowest you'll encounter in the entire market. Ever waited days for a withdrawal? With EXNESS, funds arrive almost instantly. And best of all, you can adjust the leverage almost infinitely, as you wish, controlling your risk, obviously. So if your broker freezes, charges a lot, or takes forever to pay you, it's time for a change. The link will be in the description, and as I said, I consider it one of the best brokers with the lowest fees on the market. What exactly will I need to observe? It's a pullback, meaning the price will briefly turn red and then provide me with a clear buy indication through that yellow arrow positioned at the very bottom. It cannot drop below the moving average here, and once this reversal takes place, I will proceed to place my order. However, just notice, the buy signal appeared here when the candle was still red, indicating a potential pullback rather than an immediate entry. I don't enter here, I wait for a green candle to appear to be my trigger. This was the spot, so indeed, this was my trigger for a buy order. I'm going to place my stop loss order a little below the indicator cloud at here at 0.07, 0.08, and my target is set 2 times higher at 0.16. It immediately hit that target right afterward, clearly showing that the indicator is also very accurate on the upside. If you enjoy indicator strategies such as this one, please consider subscribing to the channel and activating the notification bell. That way, you'll be the first to know when I post. Also, leave a like and comment more indicators to get more videos like this. Don't forget that this video is 100% educational. It does not constitute a recommendation to sell or buy assets, much less to use the indicator. The financial market is risky and you can lose money, so trade responsibly and at your own risk. That's all for today's video. Thanks, and see you in the next lesson.